Today question is 2147. Number of ways to divide a long corridor. Okay. Number of ways to divide a long corridor. Okay. Along a long library corridor, there is a line of seats and decorative plants. After a index there okay. After a long library, after a, after a long lab, library corridor, there is a line of seats and decorative plants. Okay. You are given a zero index string corridor SSPP SS okay of length n and consisting of letters S and P. S and P, and where S represents a seed and P represents a plant. So SS means seed, then plant, then seed, then plant, then seed. Okay, first one. One room divider has already been installed to the index left of index 0, and another to the right of the index, another right side. The one room divider has already been installed on the to the right of the index 0, and another to the left side of index 0, and another to the right side of index and -1. Accidentally room divider can be installed for each position between indices. Additional room additional room divider can be installed for each position between indices I minus 1 and I should and I 0 to n and I should between 6 between and to start, and for each position between indices n minus 1, which is 1. So let's suppose n could be, so there is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 and 6. 6, it could be I could be 6 to 1, no 0, 0 to 1, 0 to 0, n minus I minus 1 and I is like lie between n minus 1 to start. Okay. Additional room divider can be installed for each position between for each position between indices current I, and between dividers can be installed for each position between indices I minus 1 and I is like this one. Anywhere we can install. At most one divider can be installed. Okay, at most one divider can be installed for each position between vertices I minus 1 and I. So if is I read 2, so 2 means I minus 1 minus previous one, and the current one. Between that we can divide one, we can add one divider. At most one divider can be installed. Divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections, where each section has exactly two seats with any number of plan, uh, plants. Divide the corridor. Divide the divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections. Divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections. where each section has exactly two seats. Each sections divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections. Non-overlapping sections divide the corridor into three ways into non-overlapping sections. Sections should not be overlapping. Not non-overlapping sections, where each section has exactly two seats with any number of plants. There may be multiple ways to perform the division. Division. The two ways are between position with a room divider installed the first way but not in a second way. There may be multiple ways to perform the division. The two ways are different. If there is a position, if there is a position, if there is a position, if there is a position with a room divider installed in the first way but not in the second way, there may be multiple ways to perform the division. Additional divider can be installed for each position between indices I minus I I 1 I minus 1 and I 1 I. For each position between indices previously and current, at most one divider can be installed. Divide the corridor with non-overlapping sections into non-overlapping sections. They will not be overlapped. Divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections where each section has exactly two seats with any number of plants. There may be multiple ways to perform the division. Two ways are different if there is a position. Two ways are different if there is a position with a room divider installed in the first way but not in the second way. Written number of ways to divide the corridor. Since the answer may be very large, written in modulo, if there is no, written 0. So here there is a three ways to divide the corridor. To get the two room divider already installed. The two seats divide means when you divide, if two divide both have 1 1. Divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections. Divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections, where each sections has exactly two seats and many with any number of plants. There may be multiple ways to perform one thing which I'm getting in my mind. Like first I need values of all values of seated till this side सीट चाहिए मेरे को दोनों बोथ साइड, ताकि मैं डिवाइड इसको आगे बढ़ाता हूँ तो मेरे को पता होना चाहिए कि आगे पीछे कितनी सीट्स हैं. There are three different ways to divide the corridor. The black bar in the above images indicate two room divider already installed, not in each of the ways. Each section has exactly two seats. Impossible. There is only one way to divide the code, but not installing the additional divider. Installing may would create some section. Directly have to set it. Installing may. There is only one way to divide the corridor by not installing the. नींद आ गई भाई, नींद आ गई मुझे। जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ वो तो वो है कि पहले से ही डिवाइड करके रख लो नंबर्स को, मतलब प्रीफिक्स सम निकाल लो। प्रीफिक्स सम ऑफ कितने कितने नंबर ऑफ कितने, वो है नंबर ऑफ 0 0 -1, तो यहाँ तो नहीं करेंगे, 1 से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं और वहाँ ऑलरेडी है। अगर 6 7 नहीं कर सकते, ओनली 6 तक कर सकते हैं। Right. Both ways it will have two seats. Number of ways to divide the long corridor. 3 ways इसमें 0 ways. Only one ways. You cannot divide it. 1 0, but you're standing it. Not able to find any more seats this side. 0 0 0, then you come to 1 1 1, you come to here, 1 1, you come to here, then you come to here, then you strong like कोरिया। क्या कर सकते हैं इसके अंदर हम, प्रीफिक्स हम पहले की वैल्यूज को इसमें डाल सकते हैं। हाँ ठीक हो गया, वो ठीक ठीक हो गया, क्या ठीक हो गया। हाँ करके प्रीफिक्स हम मैं कर लेता हूँ यहाँ पर। प्लांट प्लांट सीड प्लांट सीड, यहाँ पे कर लीजिए स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर। काउंट चाहिए मेरे को, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, यहाँ से स्टार्ट होगा। प्रीफिक्स हम निकाल दो, प्रीफिक्स हम निकाल के उसका प्रीफिक्स मतलब प्रीफिक्स सीड्स, प्रीफिक्स सीड। इसको बिना हिंट के लिए पिटेगी, इसको प्रीफिक्स सम करके पिटेगी। Prefix seat count तो मैंने n+1 साइज का ले लिया इसको, जस्ट टू एक्स्ट्रा जस्ट एक्स्ट्रा। तो कितने साइज का है ये? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 का है, तो ये 8 साइज का होगा। और 0 1 2 3 इनिशियली अगर s हुआ तो 1 डाल दो, 1 डाल दो, अदरवाइज 0 तो है ही, अदरवाइज यहाँ पे एक्सप्लिसिटली डाल दो ऐसे, 0 तो है ही, अदरवाइज 0 तो है ही। देखो ये प्रीफिक्स सम जैसा कुछ लग रहा है, मतलब कोऑर्डिनेट करके कुछ कुछ इसमें s seat 0, no way to divide the corridor between there will be section that does not have exactly two seats. One way. There's only one way to divide the corridor by not installing any additional divider. Installing any would create some section that does not have exactly two seats. Installing an additional divider, but not installing any would create some section that does not have exactly two seats. Just don't end. तो यहाँ पर क्या मतलब है कोऑर्डिनेटर ऑफ आई करंट मेरा आई अगर मेरा डिस्क इक्वल टू 0 प्लस 1 तो मैं यहाँ पे आया तो मेरे अगर मैं एस है तो मैंने 1 डाल दिया अगर 0 है स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर तो मेरा पी एस सी है तो पी एस सी ऑफ आई विल बी पी एस सी ऑफ आई माइनस 1 मीन्स प्रीवियस वैल्यू प्लस कोऑर्डिनेटर ऑफ आई मैं यहाँ पे 0 1 पे तो 1 पे मैं आ रहा हूँ start here 1 पे 2 3 4 1 0 1 2 3 4 6 start here कोऑर्डिनेटर ऊपर मैं आई पे खड़ा हूँ 1 पे खड़ा हूँ तो 1 पे क्या अगर ऐसे है तो +1 कर दो प्रीवियस वैल्यू में तो प्रीवियस वैल्यू क्या है यहाँ पर प्रीवियस वैल्यू क्या 1 तो मैंने 2 कर दिया आगे बढ़ा मैं यहाँ पर मेरे को ये फिल करना है 2 पे तो यहाँ पर 2 पे फिल करना है तो मैं प्रीवियस वैल्यू मेरी 2 है प्लस 0 तो मैं 2 फिल करूँगा अगेन कम टू हेयर पी है कोऑर्डिनेटर है प्रीवियस वैल्यू 2 है मेरी कोऑर्डिनेट आई क्या मेरा ऐसे नहीं है इसमें तो फिर 2 के 2 मैं 2 हेयर only 2 here only 2 here and then I come to this part this part it says 1s so place value is 2 then this comes here then it will add one more s to plus 1 so it become 3 so this become 4 become 3 then come to a p so p तो मेरा नहीं है तो only the 3 plus 3 and now I come to s तो place value is 3 plus s is equal to s to 1 तो 4 हो गया 0 is 0 है तो I got this 1 2 2 2 3 3 4 ओके मेरे पास ये है देन मेरे पास ये है और मुझे पता है यहाँ पर ऑलरेडी है तो स्टार्ट फ्रॉम आई माइनस 1 और आई के बीच में डालनी है आई क्या है 1 से ग्रेटर और इक्वल एंड n माइनस 1 के इक्वल तो इसके आफ्टर फिलिंग टू चेक फॉर एक आंसर वेक्टर भी क्रिएट कर देते हैं आंसर भी क्रिएट कर देते हैं आंसर एंड फॉर i equal to 0 i equal to 1 minus 1 equal I plus 1 I plus same thing and minus 1 and k equal and same thing and here if I got this it's me I'm standing here standing at here means currently it is static it is a state so currently could not divide here because the current state minus 1 is less than 2 नहीं आगे बढ़ेंगे 2 पे जाएंगे यहाँ पर जाएंगे करंट जाएंगे यहाँ पर 2 पे तो यहाँ पे जाएंगे 2 पे 2 माइनस 1 तो 2 छोटा नहीं जाएंगे बट यहाँ पे होना चाहिए था एक बॉर्डर भी बट हियर बिकॉज here 1 seat come here 2 seats previously seats के तो completely standing and here 2 seats ये सेट का 1 नहीं होगा, फिर कम टू here, तो currently 2 seats है, currently 2 seats है, start from 1, okay, I start from 1, तो currently I start from 1 means 1 तक, तो 1 को इंक्लूड करो ना करो, 1 स्टार्ट करो, यहाँ से स्टार्ट 1 से, 1 से 2 से स्टार्ट करें, 1 से 1 और 2 इनिशियली तो कभी भी 0 1 2 2 0 1 2 2 से स्टार्ट करते हैं हमेशा, और 2 तक मेरा है प्रीवियस वैल्यू, 2 पे मैं खड़ा हूँ और मेरी वैल्यू 2 है, इसमें इसके तरह 2 वैल्यूज 0 1 2 0 1 2, आई एम स्टैंडिंग एट 2 वर्सेस 2, इनसे पहले 2 आ चुके हैं, तो आई कैन रीड 1 काउंट 1, आई नीड काउंट 1, then come to here, then I come to here, again it says 2, चलिए 2 हो चुके हैं, तो again 1 plus 1, come to here 3, it says 3, 3 is not possible, currently we have 3 seats, 3 seats are not with you, वहाँ पे आनी चाहिए 4 3 4 2 2 1, यहाँ पे आ गया, then we come to here, fourth one is this 2, so yeah, 2 count is 2, so answer will come 2, so count is 2 2 2, answer will 2 2, then you come to here, it says 3, this will be इसमें क्या यूज़ हुआ इन्होंने, सम तो यूज़ करा है, ये भी सही लग रहा है, बस उसको कैलकुलेट कैसे करूँ, डिवाइड कैसे करूँ, उसको डिवाइड कैसे करूँ, पर डिवाइड देखते कैसे करते डिवाइड, इसको बाद के भी केसेस है, अगर लास्ट में 2 है तो both sides 2 seats, both sides should be 2, standing here, 1 2 2 2 3 3 4 1 2 2 2 2 3 4 1 2 2 2 3 4, yes, P P, then S, then P, then S, प्रीफिक्स हम तो यूज हो ही होगा, जो मेरे को लग रहा है। इसका हिंट चेक करते हैं। स्ट्रिंग dp डायनेमिक प्रोग्रामिंग कहाँ से कर सकता है? तो सीट start precisely and end precisely one seat. A divider can store between two adjacent elements. You must store precisely one. You would have a create a section with not related to seats. If there are k plants between two adjacent segments, store divider. The problem now become find the product of what possible position between every two adjacent segments. I'm using math here. This is to divide. डिवाइड करना है, बहुत सेट दो सीट्स होने चाहिए, एटलीस्ट 2 सीट्स होनी चाहिए। तो मैं नॉर्मली प्रीफिक्स से करके ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, प्रीफिक्स से हो जाएगा ये। एट अ पॉइंट आई शुड नो लेफ्ट में कितने, राइट में कितने हैं। डिवाइड is it to where each section is equal to 2 seats with n number of plants. There may be multiple ways to perform the division. The two ways are different. One room divider has already been installed to the left. Right, the additional room dividers can be installed for each position between indices in Q1 to 1 to at the end. 1 and minus 1 to n I to I last if 1 is more than equal to n is more than equal to n is small just by is position skill level. कैसे try divide the corridor into non-overlapping sections, which where each section has exactly 2 seats and any further of plants. There may be multiple ways to perform division to make the different. If it is a position with the zoom divider installed in the field, way must be in a sorted way. Then the number of ways of divider. It is the number of ways to divide the corridor.